It's Mollena's Black History Minute, which is longer than a minute, 'cause I'm reclaiming my time. Yeah.
Hey, it's Black History Minute number 9. And today we are bringing, I guess the royal we. Your Majesty is bringing you yet another card from Black History Flashcards. Thanks to urbanintellectuals.com for this awesomeness. And today we have Mr. Carter G. Woodson. Look at this dapper, handsome, smart, brilliant, incredible individual. He was a historian, author, and journalist, born December 19th, 1875, moved on to glory on April 3rd, 1950. Historian, author, and journalist. In 1903, he earned a BL degree from Berea College. In 1908, he earned an MA in history from the University of Chicago, and just to round things out, in 1912, he earned his doctorate of history from Harvard University. He co-founded the Association for the Study of Negro Life and History, later known as the Association for the Study of Afro-American Life and History, in 1915. Unlike the NAACP, just never changing the name, they did update that one. He is the author of The Miseducation of the Negro in 1933, one of the most important books of the 20th century, and perhaps you have not read it. Holy crap, you should. Yeah. Let me give you a quote from there I pulled up as one that I have found particularly compelling. And I quote from Dr. Woodson: "If you can control a man's thinking, you do not have to worry about his action. When you determine what a man shall think, you do not have to concern yourself about what he will do. If you make a man feel that he is inferior, you do not have to compel him to accept an inferior status, for he will seek it himself. If you make a man think that he is justly an outcast, you do not have to order him to the back door. He will go without being told. And if there is no back door, his very nature will demand one." Which is, yeah, kind of, anyway. Check up on him because he is not sleeping on anything. Let's see what else. Established the Journal of Negro History in 1915 and launched the celebration of Negro History Week in 1926, which eventually expanded and was renamed Black History Month. So we have Dr. Woodson to thank for the fact that I'm yammering at you right now in this adorable hat. Yeah, so one of the things that I find really compelling about him, and one of the reasons why you see me hashtagging no advice please, is because he very much was about learning on your own, figuring your own shit out, and not accepting anything that you were taught, which is kind of the way I was raised. But I understand once I got out of my little weird nerd school into the broader world, that questioning what you were being taught was not necessarily the standard that everyone else was living by. And so I feel very much in line with his train of thought there. I really need to have information that I have gathered myself from sources that I have vetted myself, and also without the veil of someone else filtering their thoughts and impressions of me into their advice towards me. You know, especially when you're raised in a society that is intrinsically at its core, in its DNA, and its very fiber, racist, such as the U.S., founded by slave owners and such, and genocidal maniacs. That was who founded this country. It's in the DNA. So when I'm given information, my first impulse is, where is it coming from? Who is telling it to me? Why are they telling it to me? What is their external motivation? And I can never know those things. So you know what? Let me just figure this out myself. And you have, in part, Mr. Dr. Woodson to thank for my stubborn bitchiness. And thank God for it. And thank God for you, and I appreciate you listening today, and we'll see you tomorrow.